Guys, I am here in sunny San Diego. I'm ready for San Diego Comic-Con, and they just gave us a new in-game look at Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'm so excited. Insomniac just tweeted out of the blue, here's a preview of what's coming tomorrow and a first look at you-know-who. Hashtag Spider-Man 2 PS5, hashtag be greater. And Entertainment Weekly has got the exclusive here. They tweeted out the Marvel Spider-Man 2 team discussed the making of Venom and how the Tony Todd voiced villain impacts the game's story. And you can see right there a new in-game look at Venom. I believe this is the first time we're actually seeing Venom in-game, and my goodness, he looks magnificent. Okay, but here's what they had to say in the actual article. Casting Venom for Marvel Spider-Man 2 proved to be freakier than the character himself for Brian Intihar, the senior creative director at Insomniac Games. It was one of the things I was avoiding for as long as possible because I was so scared of who we were going to get to do the voice, he tells EW. Despite having spearheaded one of the most popular blockbuster video games of the past decade, the previous Spidey game of 2018 that sold 33 million copies of June 2022, Intihar acknowledges, we knew it would be so anticipated and people would have a lot of opinions on it. And I got a lot of opinions on you guys hitting the thumbs up button right now, especially for the Venom hype. Continuing with the article though, it says here, enter Tony Todd, the actor of stage and screen known for The Crow, The Rock, The Man from Earth, and of course for portraying the horror icon known as Candyman. While looking to cast the Venom role in the highly anticipated sequel, which brings Peter Parker voiced by Yuri Lowenthal and Miles Morales voiced by Najee Jeter together again with Mary Jane Watson voiced by Laura Bailey, Intihar heard a few lines of Todd's deep, growling voice in the trailer for 2021's Candyman. It just so happened that Todd had also submitted an audition tape for Marvel Spider-Man 2. That's actually so cool, but I think we all know that the voice that we all recognize Todd is trying to pull off here is the voice of Zoom from the CW Flash show. That deep, growling voice, it's so menacing, and that tiny little glimpse that we got of it from the reveal trailer for Marvel Spider-Man 2 was just pure perfection. I hope we get to hear more of it tomorrow. And again, like I said, I'm here live in San Diego. I'm gonna be at that Hall H panel, or at least I'm gonna do my absolute best to be at that Hall H panel tomorrow for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna be bringing you guys all the coverage for this game. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got those notifications on. But also, there's something in that image that they gave us, that new in-game look at Venom, that I really wanted to go over. If you zoom in, you can see in the background that clearly Venom is surrounded by what looks like Kraven's trucks, the army that Kraven has in this game. At least those trucks in the background of that Venom image look very similar to the trucks that we saw in the actual gameplay demo from the PlayStation Showcase when they were rolling up to Curt Connors' house looking for the lizard. And I only bring this up because, I mean, if you know, you know, okay? If you played Ultimate Spider-Man, you know that sequences like what they're showing in that image very much lead to a playable Venom. Now, I don't want to go around and get my hopes up too high. I certainly don't want to get your guys' hopes up too high, but if tomorrow they make some sort of official announcement or at least tease that Venom is going to be playable in Marvel Spider-Man 2, I might genuinely faint. I might go into cardiac arrest. It has been for a lot of us one of the most requested things for Marvel Spider-Man 2, and if Insomniac finds a way to pull that off, my goodness, this could end up being one of the greatest superhero games of all time, one of the greatest games of all time. Continuing with the article here though, Brian Intihar says everything we talked about with Venom, that sense of strength, that sense of fear, that sense of overwhelming, so different from Peter. Tony embraces that completely in the performance. Man, it just gets me more and more excited to hear what that full performance is gonna sound like. Even in just that yes, we will from the reveal trailer, it's so incredible. So I can only imagine what scenes between Venom and Peter or Venom and Miles is gonna sound like. Entertainment Weekly also spoke with Jacinda Chu, who's the senior art director working at Insomniac, and she said it's really interesting when you start to think about what makes him different than Spider-Man. The symbiote is often known as an allegory for the darkness that the host is fighting against. So what makes him anti-Spider-Man? Man, every single time I hear Insomniac talk about anything Spider-Man related, from the Spider-Man PS4 days into Spider-Man Miles Morales, and now for Marvel Spider-Man 2, it just gets me so hyped. They get this character, and they get everything that surrounds this character. Whether it's a writer or an art director or a creative director, everybody top to bottom at Insomniac Games seems to fundamentally understand the character, which makes me very happy. We are in great hands. And again, a trailer is definitely coming tomorrow at this point, I think. I mean, that shot that we just got revealed to us of Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2 is probably coming from whatever trailer we're gonna get tomorrow. And with that being said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about that brand new, seemingly in-game look at Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2? And also, do you think that my theory is correct? Considering he's surrounded by what looks like Kraven's men, do you think that this might be a playable section where you're playing as Venom? Somebody made a great point when they were tweeting at me online. They said if you lose the symbiote as Peter at some point in the story, well then all those symbiote abilities that you would have unlocked go to waste unless they're transferred over to a playable Venom. I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I am so excited though. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed today's video, hit that thumbs up button. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.